conceal me within the name Sandra. In August 2020, I received the blessing I had fervently prayed for, a visa to work in a foreign land. It was a dream come true. In September 2020, I set out on my journey to this new country, carrying not only my dreams, but also a heartfelt prayer to find someone who would bring happiness and love into my life. Being single for 5 long years had made me yearn for a meaningful relationship, though it wasn't my primary goal in this new chapter of my life. Upon arriving in this foreign land, I crossed paths with numerous people, one of whom was a colleague I grew close to. I knew my boundaries, but gradually, his flirtations eroded my defenses, and I found myself saying yes. Perhaps it was the excitement of finally having a romantic connection after such a long time. What I didn't know was that this man was a devoted family man, married and committed to his wife. I hesitated, attempting to halt our budding relationship, but it was too late. I had already fallen into the depths of my emotions, becoming blinded by my feelings. I reluctantly agreed to become his secret affair, a role I never thought I'd find myself in, a character I had only seen in movies or dramas. I made numerous compromises for him, sinking deeper into the tumultuous waters of being a secret lover, a feeling known as querida, which was far more challenging and painful than I had ever imagined. This man seemed accustomed to such situations, having left a trail of broken relationships and pregnancies behind him during his time abroad. I struggled to free myself from this toxic connection, but found myself repeatedly drawn back to him whenever he claimed he couldn't bear to lose me. I berated myself for my own perceived stupidity. Eventually, he lost interest in me and found another woman, even as his wife became aware of his infidelity. I witnessed his growing affection for this new woman, who was also married and therefore unacceptable as a partner. The other woman left, and he returned to me. We reunited in October, and for a moment, it felt comforting to be in his arms again. However, last month, we had a heated argument that culminated in his hurling insults at me. He called me a pest, a word that shattered my self-esteem, as it likened me to something destructive. It became painfully clear that he had no respect for me, and I realized the extent to which I had compromised my dignity. I don't want to continue down this path. I acknowledge my mistakes, but I also recognize that both of us played a part in this painful saga. It saddens me that I'm now experiencing a situation that I once condemned in others, reading quotes about mistresses that now feel uncomfortably close to home. I pray for this ordeal to end. Alone in a foreign land, I cannot share my pain with my family due to the embarrassment it brings. Even my only friend here has turned away from me. I yearn for a release, a space to share my thoughts and feelings. Sometimes, life puts us through experiences that we once ridiculed online, making us reevaluate our judgments. While being the other woman is undeniably wrong, we too are victims, entangled in a web of emotions. If our intentions were never to hurt anyone intentionally, and we sought love in all the wrong places, perhaps we can find some forgiveness within ourselves. I want to emphasize that I am not a bad person. I have always told him to prioritize his family over me. They deserve a chance to rebuild their life together, and his wife deserves genuine love and faithfulness. I'm currently grappling with a severe mental breakdown due to this situation. As for the man I once loved, I hope I am the last woman to endure the pain of being his mistress. I pray that he mends his family and restores his commitment to his wife. I continually seek forgiveness from God and hope that his wife one day finds out the truth, as her sacrifices for him have been immeasurable. I hope for my own peace and well-being that he no longer bothers me. Once again, I am Sandra, and this is the story of my love life.